Boy, when you're in Washington, you got a lot of convincing to do. There are some people who just don't want to believe in man-made global climate change that's been taking place. How much of we're talking about clean energy, but global warming is a piece of this as well. It's very difficult to separate the two. What's it like when you have these conversations with people?
Well, we don't like to use global warming. We use climate change,
Okay,
because
climate
I think
change.
it's an easier word.
Is it happening?
Is
it man-made?
Do I think personally?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I've been to visit. My personal senator is Senator Lindsey Graham, whom I adore, and I think he totally gets this issue. He's not pushing it right now. He's pushing more the energy independence, but yes, he does believe it. And I've been around probably to 10 or 15 different Republican senators and a lot of House members, and most of them believe in maybe not the whole issue of climate change, but they do believe in some part of it, and they do believe in clean air. It all goes back to, I think, what we were talking about earlier, the messenger and education, and who are they going to have out there to cover me whenever I go out for that? And that's what our group is about. But I think that the Republican senators and I think the Republican House, I think they are starting to hear from the grassroots. They're starting to hear more about clean energy. I think you're going to see a small wave come, and maybe a larger wave, hopefully in the next couple years. But I think that I think the last poll, 68% of Republicans said that they do believe in climate change, and they do believe it came from man-made. So I definitely think a tide is turning.
What's your elevator pitch on climate change tonight on your way to meeting with all these young conservatives? You're going to get into the elevator and somebody is going to poo-poo the issue of climate change. How will you turn them around before you reach the top floor?
Well, it's most of the events that we have hosted where General Zimmer has spoken, we have not had to do that. They are very educated on the issue of climate change, and the majority of them believe in it. It's a different generation, and I think they know what's happening in the country, they know what's happening in the Arctic. So I don't think there's a lot of convincing that we have to do tonight. I think it's a lot more. I think they're relieved that we're there, and they want to learn more about how they can help.
And what are you telling them in terms of how you can help? Here's how you can help.
What we do is we encourage them. We have a website. We encourage them to go to our website, and we have a state chairman here that we're going to introduce tonight. And what he's going to do is he's going to organize the state and have different meetings, have different sessions come in, different conferences, and where we educate the young people and build up a grassroots organization for legislation here. We've been working with Governor Snyder and hopefully to get a federal bill in the next couple of years.